Sam DeFrancisco with Vader News, and I'm speaking with Michael Lazzaro. He's the founder and CEO of Buddy Media, and we're continuing our conversation about Buddy Media's business model, as well as how Buddy Media is helping networks like Fox News attract an audience on sites like Facebook. This is Fox News is a company that you're a client. A client of yours. Has Fox News, I noticed, has 80,000 friends. Is that something that Fox News can attribute to Buddy Media?
Partly.
At least partly?
Yeah, partly. I mean, all of the media companies have taken a page right out of Barack Obama's playbook, which was how do we use social media to communicate better, to get our message out, to kind of aggregate an audience. So you've seen CNN with CNN Connect and Fox with some of the work we've done with Fox, that they've basically brought their experiences to consumers on Facebook. You know, trying not to, a theme of ours is don't try to take them out of Facebook or MySpace, take your stuff to them. So their key asset is video content. You know, they produce, 24 hours a day, tremendous video content, and they had no way to import it into their Facebook presence. There's no good way to do it. And
so you went ahead and built this application and this player?
Yeah, we built a very simple player that allows them to showcase their videos and to let users navigate through the videos and kind of consume the video where they hang out, on Facebook. And the reason why that's important is if someone watches the video and interacts with this content, it then spreads through Facebook and the social nets because their friends are alerted. They can forward it to friends. It's in their news feed. So you're not watching it on an island by yourself in your living room. You're watching it in this communal living room.
And how do you measure the success of that? How do you go to, say, a CNN and say, we did this for Fox? What are the metrics you're looking at?
I mean, we're looking at, specifically for this is what's the engagement. And I think that Fox's, page with very little marketing, 80,000 fans, is indicative of, very little spend. I mean, we're talking about, less than $100,000 to build out this presence has led to pretty significant traction among users. Now, when you look at 80,000, that may not seem like a big number in the grand scheme of media, but when you look at cable news, it's actually a pretty big number. And if you can get someone stuck to kind of your channel and your brand, that's very valuable.
So there's a bit of branding component here for them,
Tremendous
for Fox.
amount of branding.
What about advertising? Can they put ads there?
They can.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
do you also provide that?
We don't provide ads. We're not an ad network. We sit on the brand side of the table and help them out, and then we work with ad networks and Facebook. But for them, this put Fox News, the best of Fox News, right in front of potential, viewers.
Okay, and how long do these campaigns typically last?
Well, Fox campaign, that application will live forever. I mean,
so you build an application
the beauty
once, and they pay you a one-time fee.
Well, our model is we get paid to build, we get paid to promote, and we get paid to track, so analytics. So there are some recurring revenue streams for us that are very important. And so we have those three buckets.
So build, promote, and then track, which is
our Buddy Brain product.
Okay, and that's the recurring revenue going forward.
And licensing,
Okay. Have you had any?
But a lot
you've
of
only
these
been
are
around for 14 months, so you're still young, but have you had any recurring sort of repeat customers that says build another campaign for us?
Amazing repeat customers. So we have 50 clients right now. 40% of them already are repeat clients. Some of our largest clients, like Anheuser-Busch and others, have done 6, 7, 8 campaigns with us. Because you launch these campaigns, they support TV, they support digital, the traditional digital display. They live on forever. You get the viral and social growth, and it's a very effective and efficient and cost-effective way to market.
When you look at your aggregate product or reach, do you look at that? How many users you've actually touched that have members to your applications?
We've touched tens of millions. We've done 80 campaigns for 50 clients. We're launching campaigns every week right now. We are the one company that's created scale around doing branded apps. So for us, we don't have to build the app each time. We have a development platform that can very fast get these applications to market. And so we can handle hundreds of clients potentially with our 30 people and with the scale we've built around this.
30 people that you have in
We've
your
30
company.
people, yeah.
Just one last question, well, a couple more, but who are your competitors? I know there's, I'm interviewing a company, Water Cooler, somewhat similar. I mean, they're focusing on
great
sports.
company.
But who do you feel is
our biggest competition is, just competition for ad dollars. So there are a lot of companies that are hoping the almighty ad dollar is going to be their holy grail. It's going to be their savior, that they're launching free or freemium services, whether it's widgets or apps, and they're going to advertisers and saying, hey, sponsor our app. And we're competing to a certain extent with Facebook and MySpace for ad dollars, even though we don't really go up against them. Much different buy.
But in terms of the ad agency, I know, talk a little bit about how you're different from, say, AppSavvy we talked about.
Yeah, so Water Cooler, they build their own apps, okay, and they're building fan apps for TV shows. Great company. There are a lot of ad agencies right now that actually build apps. So probably our biggest competition are companies that actually, just do one-off apps, and instead of doing it with a company that specializes in it, an ad agency will do it. There's some companies that represent inventory and sell ads, so social media is one, and which we also work with. I mean, the thing about this space is it's so big and it's so new. There's so much money to go around that I think you find us, we have a pretty deep partnership with social media, and we work with Facebook. You find us more working together versus competing.
That typically happens when you have an emerging sector and industry. So, Michael Lazerow, you're going to stick around again. Just one quick question. You raised $6.5 million in April 2008 from SoftBank and Greycroft. Where does that take you? When do you start fundraising?
Well, we're doing real revenue. We're approaching $1 million a month in revenue. And so we have no plans right now to fundraise. It's a real business.
And are you cash flow positive?
We're not cash flow positive because we're building some technology,
and
but we're way ahead of plan. We'll get there this year.
All right. Sounds like you're doing great guns.
Every company has to get there with the cash they have.
Yes.
Assume that's your last round.
Okay, Michael, thank you very much. I've been speaking to Michael Lazerow. He's the CEO and founder of Buddy Media. I'm Bambi Francisco.